Welcome back. Green Bay's Common Council unanimously approves a plan to rezone the site of a now closed Georgia Pacific paper mill.
The plan says most of that site at 500 Day Street will remain industrial, but the side near the East River will become a downtown district. Those areas will be separated by a 150-foot light industrial buffer to protect the downtown district side from being exposed to pollution. Georgia Pacific officially closed the mill in September 2023 after 122 years of making paper products in the city.